Welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, February 25th. You'll be interested to know, 62 years ago, today in 1964, a young Cassius Clay stunned the boxing world by defeating Sonny Liston to claim his first heavyweight crown and boldly announcing his new identity as Muhammad Ali. That victory marked a transformative milestone for sport and social visibility, as Muhammad Ali embodied fearless skill, outspoken conviction, and a redefinition of what a champion could represent. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday in La Jolla. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 1 to 2 feet. Conditions will shift to fair by 10 a.m. as the wind goes onshore at 3 miles per hour. Expect the waves to stay around 1+ feet through the afternoon, with choppy conditions as the wind increases to 7 miles per hour by 1 p.m. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 3-foot outgoing high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 1.5 feet at 11 seconds. And the sideshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 64 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off clean with waves around 1 to 2 feet on Thursday, ideal for beginners. Friday sees similar size at 2 feet, but shifts to choppy conditions by midday. Saturday brings a steady increase to 2 to 3 feet with cleaner phases, offering the best surf of the period, especially in the morning. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 62 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 5:43, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:21. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog early today, clearing up by mid-morning with mostly sunny skies and a high near 65, along with a light northwesterly breeze. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with patchy fog after 10, a low of 59 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday starts with patchy fog before 10 a.m., then turns mostly sunny with a high near 67 and a light northwest breeze up to 5 miles per hour. Friday and Saturday stay pleasant with highs around 70 and 68 respectively, with patchy fog each morning and again late at night into Sunday morning. Sunday is cooler with a high near 65 and nighttime lows in the high 50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the San Diego Unified School District Board of Education is considering a nickname change for Clairemont High School's athletic teams from chieftains to captains to comply with a state law banning derogatory Native American terms. Principal Carly Johnstone explained that captains was chosen for its inclusive application and represents a title students can aspire to attain. If approved, the change would take effect for the 2026 to 2027 school year. Local tribal leaders have expressed support for the change, which is fifth on the meeting agenda scheduled for 5 p.m. at the Eugene Bruckner Education Center Auditorium. Now on to sports. Local officials representing World Cup host cities warned Congress on Tuesday about security concerns, coordination problems, and inadequate federal funding, risking catastrophe with just over 100 days before the games begin. Witnesses emphasized the urgent need to unfreeze Federal Emergency Management Agency money for security. Drone threats, human trafficking, and recent cartel violence in Mexico further complicate the situation. Officials testified that local agencies struggle to coordinate with federal authorities on security details. Funding is critical as delays could lead to catastrophic planning issues for events like the World Cup and the 2028 Olympics. The FIFA World Cup kicks off on June 11th in Mexico City. In local sports, Tyler Heaps, the sporting director for San Diego SC, received a contract extension that keeps him in his role through the first half of 2029. This comes after Heaps built a roster that set Major League Soccer expansion records for wins and points during the 2025 season. San Diego SC has started strong in 2026, defeating Pumas 4-1 in the Concacaf Champions Cup and winning their MLS season opener against Montreal 5-0. Despite the ongoing uncertainty regarding Mexican star Chucky Lozano, ownership remains confident in Heaps' leadership moving forward. In top news, a massive rift is splitting Africa in half, and may form Earth's sixth ocean, scientists say. In northeast Ethiopia, the rift shoved continental plates apart by 25 feet in just a few days, completely shocking researchers. The ground split wide open in September 2005 amidst volcanic eruptions and hundreds of earthquakes. Cynthia Diebinger, a geologist at Tulane University, stated, "We had never seen something like this." The Dabbahu Fissure may lead to Africa splitting into two continents, creating a new ocean in millions of years. Diebinger predicts that dramatic episodes will continue every 50 to 100 years. In business news, Big Tech is buying up America's land, and home builders cannot compete. In Prince William County, Virginia, Steve Alloy, chief executive of Stanley Martin, noticed tech giants like Microsoft and Google acquiring land instead of housing developers. For instance, a data center developer paid $31 million for land meant for 250 housing units. As artificial intelligence grows, developers find selling to data centers more profitable than housing. In Northern Virginia, a housing shortage exceeds 75,000 homes, while data centers dominate land development. Local officials and residents express concerns over the impact on housing and community needs. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2% to about $65,000. Ethereum is up 3.5% to just over $1,900. And XRP is up 1.5% to $1.37. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Apple's OLED touchscreen MacBook Pros, set to launch this fall, will feature a dynamic island, similar to what is available on iPhones, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. This feature was first introduced with the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max, and will be smaller on the MacBook Pro. The new models will come in 14-inch and 16-inch screen sizes and will look similar to current versions. Apple will update the user interface to be dynamic for better touch or point-and-click functionality. Gurman notes that Touchscreen Max won't be announced during the March 4th event, but are expected to release closer to the end of 2026. And in entertainment news, Sony Pictures is set to reboot the Spider-Man universe with new people after several box office disappointments. Film boss Tom Rothman revealed that Spider-Man: No Way Home was banned in China due to the depiction of the Statue of Liberty. He confirmed a fresh reboot for the franchise, despite the success of the Venom films. Rothman stated, "Scarcity has value. You gotta make the audience miss you." He also expressed frustration that No Way Home made $1.9 billion globally, which could have exceeded $2 billion with Chinese approval. The live-action films have struggled overall, with Morbius earning $162 million. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Les Brown. And he said, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.